I think for me, and that is what makes this podcast that you're doing very important, especially in touching about men, because
apart from having a community, what are some of the things that you think that as a man you can involve yourself into that will help you manage to handle the pressures of life?
So I will hit, and it goes like, and he looks at me and I'm like, hey.
Before you became a dad, or before you got married, what were your expectations about being a dad?
Like the availability of a man and the availability of a woman, they should not be compared. Just to get an extra coin. When I discovered that, I cried a lot. Being a man is a gift, just like being a woman. And it's a unique gift that...
Hello guys, welcome back to the Awareness and Openness podcast. Thank you very much for selecting this video. Na hope umekuwa poa. I hope you get to learn, tukiendelea with this adventure of ours about being a man. So, mambo, pasi.
Safi.
Kofiti.
Nashukuru.
Let's talk about the introduce. Alishaji introduce the previous video na the other one. Go check it out. Tashukuru sana. Wiki yako imekuaje?
Wiki yangu imekuwa tight. Imekuwa tight. In terms, I think tight in terms of, in a good way, because life lazima iwe hivyo. Up, down, ups and downs. But I think the most exciting thing is that we had run for the Bible less, and our target was to have at least 5,000 people. And yet we have not gotten the full report, but the crowd was good. The crowd was good, despite the rain. So my week has been good.
Congratulations.
And then pia watoto wangu wote wanaenda trip mazee. So mfuko hiyo wiki pia mfuko iliumia. Mfuko iliumia, but if they are happy, I guess
you're also happy.
I'm also happy.
Interesting. And do people care about boy child kukua happy? Because it's a challenge that I've seen. I want to use myself as an example. Like my dad. They do, like, okay, let me say the dads. Wanna providing, yes, but do you really care about your happiness?
I think for me, and that is what makes this podcast that you are doing very important, especially in touching about men, because like I said in the first beginning, that men are burden bearers.
Sure.
And in fact, there was a time I was asking my wife, where do men go for holiday? Because you'll find that the life of a man is sorting things out, making sure, even if you take insurance, that insurance is not to cover you. That insurance is to tell people that when I'm out, they are covered.
They're covered.
Sure. Yeah, so, but the good thing is that's why I also said that man cannot do well alone. You need to be connected with God. Otherwise, utachemsha. So for ifike mahali ya man waweza yani just I think your goal should be to make your family enjoy, and out of that you find enjoyment. Like me, when I see them going for the trip, I'm seeing them enjoying sometimes the food they want and I provide. I think that gives me joy. Yeah.
You're providing for them, work, you're happy.
Yes, inanipatia easy waga zinaitwaje za masoja. Za masoja zile stars.
Sahau. But najua hizo rank.
Inakupatia unajua yet.
Interesting. Well, ni sawa, lakini ni sawa tu. Anyway, back to the previous podcast. We were talking about health sana on to do with men. Na tuliacha kwa you told us about stress, depression. You gave us what used to give you the pressure. So you are going to the direction of what were you doing that helped you manage the pressure that used to come.
Okay.
Alafu kamera ikafanya ile kitu. Pole, to advance pole.
Yeah, and I think that day I started saying that one thing that I'm very grateful, despite of those seasons, I belong to a community, to like, during the day uta struggle, but we had a group of young men that we had purpose to do life together. So in that group you'll find that when I was still working in a franchise of Coca-Cola, last time I forgot to say a franchise of Coca-Cola, so that isionekane ni Coca-Cola ile ya US. No. It's a franchise of Coca-Cola that is in Kenya. That's where I was working. So you'll find that even during that time, me and a few others were working. So we belong to that core group, and one of the things that we used to do is not only challenge other young men to pursue what they believe they need to pursue, but also to cater for those who are unable, because sometimes waweza kwenda kuhustle and things have not, mambo ya vile wanasema mambo hayajaivana. So we will help, we will have people like during that time. Imagine from working with Coca-Cola and then after a few months hauna job, nilienda home nikapata hao imefungwa na
sasa bado ulikuwa nakatiana na mrembo wako sasa.
Na hiyo ilikuwa bado. Hiyo ilikuwa bado. But so I'm just trying to give an example of how that core group comes in handy. So I went home and it was quite late, na ilikuwa Likoni. Nimefika home saa 5 napata kifuli. So I had to go now from Likoni to Mshomoroni. And this friend of mine alikuwa hajaoa, and he hosted me for 3 months. And one thing I'm very grateful, he used to be a thin guy, and I think maybe he'll be listening. He used to be a thin guy, but he used to buy very big shirts. And I guess now that day when I was now living in his house, because I used to wear his shirts, all of my clothes were locked in the house. So that core group was able to not only physically help, but also spiritually, because we will meet, we'll pray together, we'll share struggles of life here.
Interesting. So it was a community of the church.
Yes.
For you?
Yes.
Interesting.
So we decided, and that group, we formed it out of a crisis. We formed it out of a crisis, and I think there's a guy called Fred from Nairobi came with that idea. And one day we were meeting as young men, as sleepover, and we realized we have a common struggle. Maybe we'll talk about that struggle another time. And that led to us now purposing to do life together. And that became very, very helpful. Now that was before I got married. Now in marriage also, you see, a new level, a new devil. So marriage also has its own stress, unique stress. And for me, I found, I still maintain a core group, but also I have someone. Like for me, I work with Dr. Matende, and I know many who may be watching or listening, they may know him. But that man has been of a great. He's one man I can inconvenience anytime, and he will not complain, and he will use also his resources, and he will offer himself. So that has been very helpful in terms of just developing as a man, facing challenges and stresses of marriage as a man. Yeah. So to me, those are...
Well, interesting. So what I'm getting from you, it's really important as a man to have a group.
Yeah.
Mostly men.
Yes.
Na where you guys can be talking about the real things that are disturbing.
Yes.
Instead of...
Si boli peke yake. Cause hata boli pia niko ndani lakini
you know, that times I used to hang around with friends. Alafu unapata tutaongea tu ball. Tushatoka ball, tuonge madem. Yako na figure fiti, yako na nyash, yako hivi. Then we move out of there. But in terms of discussing the real things, okay, after high school, what are you planning? What is your current project up to now? Are you studying alone? You can do studies with other hustles. So I had to reset again my boundaries in the community that I had. It was a bit challenging, but I just had to. So apart from having a community, what are some of the things that you think that as a man you can involve yourself into that will help you manage to handle the pressures of life that are hitting?
Yeah. Now, you see, community gives you one part. It doesn't give you everything. The most important thing is you understanding you. Why did God create Aaron? Now, that will be, in fact, even when you are in a community, the community will spur towards that. Now, if that does not exist, then you are in trouble. So for me, it's also coming to a place where you discover purpose. That God wants me to spend my life doing 1, 2, 3. Like, for example, what you are doing. It may look simple, but you are giving information. You are providing information to some people that you will never meet. That's a purpose you can live for. And that also drives. I think at that time is also I went back to school. I aspired to go to a different culture. It is at that moment, bila job, trusting God and working things out. I went to India just to learn.
You went to India bila job?
Yes, I did.
Scholarship,
yeah, I can say scholarship, but through friends.
Okay.
Through friends, because that was part of the purpose that I thought God had put in my heart and has helped me to be doing what I do today. So, being a man of purpose also helps, because if you know a particular if you know that you are cut for a particular purpose, then you can be able to persevere. If there is no reason for anything, you can't persevere. You say, watch I can. Yeah.
Well, building on purpose, I have a friend. She's talented in many different akona gifts mob sana. But at times he tells me that he does not know what his purpose is. But anaweza chora, anaweza swim, anaweza kuja ni kitu creative, anaweza kuwa creative, anaweza bake, vitu kama hizo. So IT amesomea IT pia, machine ako sawa sana. Hizi jobs za online military wako sawa, but according to him alikuwa na feel ni kama haja achieve, bado hajajua purpose yake.
Okay.
Like so what does it take for someone to identify this is my purpose, or for someone to realize this is my purpose, I need to run with it? Yeah.
Okay, the life of purpose is a journey. And it's a very funny journey because I can say ni kama iko na upgrade kimpango. Because you see, if God wants you to be here, he will not start by putting you there. He will start with you on the trenches. Like, for example, my first time to go for a training in ministry, I went to YWAM, that is in Athi River. And in my mind, I knew I am here to be trained as a man of God. So after the first day, we have been accepted. Now the class has begun. So I didn't know that we do classwork, and then in the afternoon we don't do classwork, we do physical work. So me, I've been raised in Mombasa town. I didn't know how kuchonga kuni na kutumia shock. I didn't know. I had strength, but I didn't have the skill. So my first job in that college, for that week, ilikuwa kufanya nini?
Chapa
Kuni. Unapiga moja hivi unaona shoka inakufuata. You see, unaona hii hapa easy alama hizi. These were blisters I got. I got from that. And I was so angry. I was so angry that in my heart I said, I'm here to learn how to be a man of God. And at that moment I heard God speak to me. That if you can't do this, you can't. If you can't humble yourself to do this, you can't be my servant. And I hated the guy who gave me that job because he was a small guy. So now I had to learn. I had to learn that. And within a week I had mastered. In fact, I was astounded. We had a guy from the UK. Now he was brought to the kuni. So, and you see, sometimes you can be very bad. Now I was doing it as pride. Because now I knew how to do it. He didn't know how to do it. So I will hit, and it goes like, pa! And he looks at me and I'm like, hey, you got that. And then immediately, I lifted in my heart, I was changed. Kupika sima, ya tuka 200. I'd never done that. But
200 men.
Yes. But what now I learned is that progressively God takes you there. And as you move with obedience, He opens. Currently, I am serving as a youth pastor. I work with youths. But maybe that is not what I'll be doing in the next 10 years.
Sure.
Yeah. So to me, I think purpose is progressive. Is progressive, and the more you yield, the more God places responsibilities. Like for example, ukiangalia even Moses in the Bible, 40 years Moses akaona dogo wa Israeli anateswa, akaingia machallenge, akaua Egyptian. And ukisoma Acts 7, Stephen says, and Moses thought that the Israelites will understand that God was using him to save, but the time was not yet. So God had to take Moses to do what? Kuchunga kondoo. To walk in the wilderness for 40 years. But it was building up. And then He used him to write the 5 books of the law. And that time also ended. And then He used him to bring the children of Israel out of Egypt. So you see, it progresses. And when he disobeyed God, even though God had purposed for him to take the children to the promised land, his purpose it can expire. Akaambua, now you are not going to see the promised land because you did not obey me.
Interesting.
So to me, I look at purpose in that man. If let's say today I decide to be rowdy and do my own things, yeah, it will hurt God, but it will hurt me more. But another person will rise.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's something I came to realize also. The fact that you've been placed somewhere and you pretend that they're not noticing or you just want to be the way you want, will just be uprooted, and in no time somebody else will be placed and will start to grow.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it taught me not to be attached to things so much also. Not to be too attached.
And then it's not bad to keep trying.
Okay.
If you feel that in this season I want to do this, it's not bad to try. It's not bad to try until you come to a place where you feel like now I know. Because sometimes it's, even Joseph, he didn't understand a lot of things. But now when the brothers came he now understood that I was brought here for you guys. Yeah.
And it's amazing Joseph never did anything harmful towards them.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Ingekuwa kama sisi mtu wangu.
Ulitesa wewe.
Unasema wewe si kazi yangu.
Well, okay. So on the papa side, it's something that progresses.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And that is an experience from my own life and even just reading. Yeah.
Okay. Stampatia pressure excess actually. Because I used to give him pressure at times. But not that too much. But for me, it felt like... For me, yes, I know I'm in the field of film. I just love film. I love photography. But for him, ako amepata that niche. Yeah, okay. But not that he's idle. He's doing some other things. But he's just waiting for something more of a niche to come here. So, to my next topic. About fatherhood. Yes. It's so surprising the fact that tulianza nayo and ndio imenipata hapa sasa. What does fatherhood mean to you? Fatherhood.
I think for me fatherhood is a responsibility.
It's a responsibility.
Yes. Because it's like God gives you a page and it tells you draw it. So you'll draw whatever you want. So you have the responsibility to draw a picture. God will, because fatherhood involves children.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. It's not husbandry. Husbandry involves wife. Fatherhood is children.
Yeah, children.
So it is, God gives you as a man a responsibility of a blank page that is a child. And God desires that you draw. So will you draw after your image or will you draw after his image?
Interesting.
I will. There are some things about me I will not want my children to be. Like if I look at my life from where Christ saved me, before he saved me up to this moment, there are things I will not want my children to be part of. So you fail.
Well, okay, interesting. So tulikuwa tunaongea kuhusu fatherhood. So najua ulikuwa umeenda. Nataka nikuulize tena. So before you became a dad, or before you got married, what were your expectations about being a father? Like, ulikuwa unafikiria kwa dad ni nini?
Now, I don't know if I'm like every other man, but I guess I am. You know, boy child, when it comes to starting a family, it is not something that we get mentored into. We know that need to get a woman, and that is both in the world and also sometimes, not all, in Christianity also. You don't find a space where, now I know that in the next maybe 4-5 years you are going to get married and teach you that this is what marriage entails. So you find that we grow up with a desire to look for money that will be able to get things that you need. And family is normally not one of them. So you get into it, and you learn on the job. you learn on the job. Yes. And especially if you're not a person who maybe you are proactive, you ask questions, knowing that you're going to get married, you ask questions, you attach yourself to people. So even for me, when I realized that is the time I needed to, I attached like that. We were friends with Dr. Matende, but also at that time, we came into an agreement that we'll work together. Okay. So you'll find that I'll have I'll observe first because I slept at their house a lot. Even by then with my fiance, we did sleep at their place a lot. And the purpose for that was to observe. Because men don't learn well without seeing.
Sure.
Sisi weza kutuambia ukaa ni story tu. So observing how Dr. Matende was living as a father and as a husband, that helped me a lot, apart from the other things that I could ask. And I think that kind of prepared me.
No wonder ile time nilikukuja kwambia story na mentorship ukaniambia you have to once in a while una pop in.
Yes.
Kwa mimi na manzi yangu. We just observe, we just run our day normally, and then also come once in a while, see you and your family.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because if you don't see it, it's not true.
Well, okay. Making me go to the next question, which is, what is something you wish you knew earlier before you being a father?
Very interesting question. And that it's an interesting question because it takes you through memory lane. And I think there are quite some few of things that I needed to, I wish I could have known before. You know, most of the time when you have children, sickness is not part of it. Automatically, our minds don't think that, even though we know, but we don't think that they're going to get sick. So when it breaks me when my children are sick. It breaks me when I can't provide for what they need. And there's some moments I couldn't. I wish I knew that. Because lack of knowing makes you go very hard on yourself and you realize, am I failing? Am I failing as a father? And just the dynamics that also another thing, and this one is key, I wish I had known earlier that fatherhood is a sacrifice. And it's one of the ultimate sacrifices. You can't be a father without sacrifice. It doesn't work. That one I wish I knew. Because now I had to battle in between my selfishness and between my ambitions, my goals, and you realize, so you, school of hard knocks. Yeah.
Sacrifice. Muhimu sana.
Yes.
I think you guys do sacrifice a lot. For sure. Well, okay. As we move on to the last question that I have of the day, it's about fatherhood and more into what are some of the expectations that the society is pushing so hard that you find like it's not supposed to be that way so much. Social media, vitu kama hiyo.
I think my observation, and especially from the society, and I want to say this very careful, the society today is a little bit feminized.
Sure.
Yes, and we are forced to think of things from a woman's eyes. So you find the expectation out there of how a father should love is supposed to look like the way a woman is. And yet you'll find that in a family, naturally a woman will spend more time with the kids. Because you as a father, there are some things you have to take care of. You don't have the luxury, the luxury of some things. So I think the society there now comes in and slaps the men. And you'll find that even people who, like the availability of a man and the availability of a woman, they should not be compared. They should not be compared. The nurturing of a woman and the protection of a man, like if you, oh, me, you know, my mom cooked for me, and you forget that for mom to cook, it has come from somewhere. So sometimes that link is forgotten and it's not even appreciated. So you find that the society bashes men a lot. And sometimes even in pulpits, they do that. That's why you go to any marriage conferences, you'll always hear, and you men, and that hurts men. They may not say it, but it hurts.
Men are silent.
Men are silent.
That's right.
So Nakuta, why should I try? Because I'm giving my best. And me, I came to learn this later in my life. I used to see gloves in my father's drawer. And after time, I'll see new ones. So later I came to understand that even though my father was working in KPA, but I came to learn that after he has finished his shift, he will go and do odd jobs.
Just to get an extra.
Just to get an extra coin. When I discovered that, I cried a lot. And ever since that time, even though he was silent, even though there were moments I wished him to be somewhere where I was, where my mother was, but now I learned that he couldn't. He couldn't. So from that day, I saluted him. I saluted him. I realized that there are some sacrifices men do that it can go that people may not even know about it. And because it's not in our nature to say, oh, ajua, mimi. Yeah, so to me that is, and I think this movement of feminizing men should stop.
Yeah, sure.
Men love different. Men love. You study animal kingdom, you'll find the answers there, especially lions. Yeah. It's the mothers who will be with the children a lot. A lot. The father will come once, and they may go even for months. But why are they going for months? Is to ensure that that lady can have the territory to raise kids without threats. So we love differently, but the world bashes that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
With that, I think tutamalizia hapo.
Yeah.
Pasi, asante sana.
And thank you. And you keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll try. We'll continue trying. If you're there, come up. The conversation has helped you in any kind of way. Kindly subscribe, share to other people. Tutashukuru. Wait for the next episode. Next week, on a weekly basis, we'll be uploading a video. So thank you very much. Nawambia nini?
Gyokere is a sign, man. Okay, that was it. That is enough. That is on a lighter note. But I think for men out there, being a man is a gift, just like being a woman. And it's a unique gift that God himself chose you. You know, your parents didn't choose you to be a man.
Sure.
But God himself chose you to be a man for a reason. For a reason. So, for men out there, I salute you. You purpose and always long to be a man that you can be counted on. Yeah.
Thank you. See you in the next episode.
All right.